Hey guys, it's Ramsey from NoVA Hypnosis and Wellness, and today I wanted to cover something that's kind of it's cool phenomena, and that phenomena is the aspect of sometimes the information is better when it comes from someone else versus someone that's close to you. Interesting concept, isn't it? Before we do that, real quick, I just had an addition to the office, and I just wanted to point out a little shout out for the Super Stallion community, CH53 Echoes, and all my Marine brothers and sisters and arms that I once flew with. They just came out with the Kilo model, which is the newest, latest, and greatest. It's got a new car smell to it, so just wanted to give them a little bit of props for doing that. Some of my peers and colleagues were instrumental in bringing that very awesome piece of gear to the fleet. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. So sometimes the message is better coming from someone else than it is coming from a close one or a loved one or a family member or something like that, or even your boss. So what we've noticed is that oftentimes the message is clouded. There's a filter on how we hear things. You see this a lot in parent and child relationships. You see it a lot where the parent wants the kid to do something, and the kid doesn't want to do it, and the parent really wants them to do it, and the kid really doesn't want to do it. And so you see this, two alpha dogs bumping into each other, and neither of them wants to give each other the other one quarter. So what ends up happening is that message is lost. And one of the reasons that happens is because the child, using this as an example, I'll talk about some other examples here in a moment, but the child views the parent from an adversarial position. It's a one-up kind of scenario. There's a superior and then there's a subordinate. Whenever that exists, there's always going to be adversarial nature to it. And there's going to be a conflict, which will create and cause a person to want to do something different. So what you want to do instead, oftentimes, and what I'm noticing as I work with more and more teenagers, more and more kids, what I want to share with you, and the real takeaway from this is that a lot of times parents will bring their kids, they'll bring their teenagers to work with myself or one of our associates. And we end up saying the same thing that their parents wanted the message that the parents wanted them to convey. We actually do it in hypnosis, so it makes it even more meaningful than just talking at them or talking to them. But the message is similar, and because the model of their world is that we're different and we're here to help them, they're actually more open to it and more inviting. So let me provide just another example. You see this a lot in work environments. You'll never see the supervisor doing or being the one who is responsible for training. That responsibility is always hired. Oftentimes it's hired from outside sources. When that outside source comes in, you'll find a lot more welcoming response from the team, the force, the organization, whoever it is that's listening to the message. You'll see a lot more of a welcoming greeting towards both the message and also the person. And then the supervisor typically hangs out in the back. So when you find yourself beating your head against the wall and getting frustrated because that person's not doing what you want them to do, I would definitely give some thought to this concept. It is something that happens very, very frequently. We see it a lot of other different facets of our life, but just know that oftentimes the information is best delivered via someone else delivering it. And that's what we're finding a lot in our work with clients. And actually a lot of clients are coming back. A lot of referrals are coming in based off of their knowledge about what we do for teenagers, for helping people that are in relationships where the other partner is not interested in hearing it. So they reach out to us and they receive the help that they're looking for to lead a more meaningful life. So hopefully that was a great tip for you guys. And stay tuned for some more awesome videos full of content. And one more shout out for the 53 community. Yay! Take care, guys.